you look at me like that. I've been said it. I've been said it. I've been said it. But we're wrong, right? Motherfuckers
right,
is up
so
there bunking our shit, right?
Man. We got some new, long time waiting information. Where are my phones? Right here. A year was too long, man. I wish we didn't have to wait that far, but we did.
We've been on the case.
We've been on the case. We haven't been going live due to multiple reasons. With that being said, you guys, man,
they're on the run.
Let's just say they're on the run. They're in their little trailer moving. I'm glad we got to this day, man. I'm so glad we got to this day. We're praying real hard for everybody who wasn't involved in the BS.
Jacqueline, Trezell, we're gonna be out. We're gonna be leaving our house right now.
We're coming for you.
We're coming for you. Until you turn yourself in. Until you turn yourself in,
prayers, dude. I don't stoked. Like we're so freaking happy right now. It's crazy just to be able to get in your phone and to see some shit like this.
Just like I said, you guys been on the east side.
To get in there and see this. You know what I mean? Trezell West, for those of you can't read it, Trezell West, birth year 1986, court case BF 1883408, arrest date NA, no bail, filing date 3/1/2020. So today is the day, you guys. They filed that. The prayers worked. Thank you guys. Thank us. Thank Roro. Thank everybody who had a part in all of this, man. Everything.
Apple, fucking Matt,
everybody.
Everybody.
Man, everybody did this, yo. Everybody. This son of a bitch is gonna rot. Excuse my language. I'm sorry if there's any kids on here, but man. Oh my God. I can't believe it, dude.
I'm dropping the link.
I cannot believe this. Prayers, big prayers to everybody, to the family, to hell, Trezell and Jacqueline. I'm praying for y'all especially. I wish, you know, you guys would have took this shit another route, but you didn't. This is what you chose to do. Now this is how justice is gonna chose to serve you guys. So with that being said, man, it's crazy.
Spoke to the detectives yesterday.
The babies finally got justice. We were able to speak to the detectives from the Bakersfield Police Department yesterday.
On more information that we got from a close relative of theirs.
Closer relatives were starting to speak up more and more, like we said as of yesterday. God damn, man. Fuck. Dude.
Suzanne, thank you. Nikki,
everybody.
Thank you.
Nikki Laverne, Suzanne. It got Hal Crenshaw, Roro, AV, Matt, Apple, Debbie. Everybody following this post. Everybody that's been watching all the streamers, whether they're good or bad. Putting it out there. Making posters, Keisha. Billboards, Keisha. 100 to everybody, dude. This is crazy. This is ludicrous. Like I did not, man. Since these boys went missing, me and my wife prayed every day, hoping that we would wake up in the morning and just hear that they were found. However they were found, we were just hoping that they were found, or at least justice could be served. Never did I think 3/1/2022 was going to be the day. Never did we think. Hello.
Hi, I'm sorry. Do you echo?
I'm sorry.
Are you echoing? I think
no,
I
I'm
have.
Not.
Mm-hmm. It's echoing, baby. Damn it. Okay, let me come right back in. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, but man, it's sad. Very, very sad to see the words murder, 2 of them, cruelty to a child, all that. You know, that's not something we want to look up. That's not something we're looking forward to seeing. But unfortunately, that's what happened. And at least for now, we can work towards justice. I mean, this is a big part of it right here. But man, I'm lost for words. Everything, you guys. I mean, shit. Everybody worked so hard. Everybody tried for so long to keep their composure, to stay close so we could work together, and how we fell apart for a little bit. We got close, we fell apart. I mean, shit happens. But at the end of the day, I believe deep down in my heart, my wife believes deep down in her heart, that with the help of everybody, from the people that were just watching, the people that were just praying, for the people that were putting money out, from the people that were even just getting the word out or even talking about the boys, all that shit, this is what did it. This is what finally did it. 5 o'clock Central Time, breaking news. So
I can tap it in.
So let's we're gonna turn this TV on right here. Let's see what we get. See if anything popped up on the news yet or not. But I mean, damn, it's just now it was their time. Like, there was enough hiding, enough lying, enough running, enough of everything. You know, like we said, we wish it could have turned out completely different. I mean, I wish we were able to hug the boys and let them know that we're all here. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, we can't do that, which is okay. Let me see.
Hey, okay, I'm
Hello.
back. I forgot I had to close out my YouTube. So, whoa. I'm Q Carlock. I've seen you a dozen times. I don't know if you know who I am, but I know Roro and them a little bit. I'm just fucked up a little bit right now. You know what I mean? I was glad to see you guys pop up because I saw a Boss Man Blake put out the report or a piece of a little clipping they put in the news, and I was like, oh my. So at my first feeling, and y'all might have felt this. My first feeling was like, yes, that motherfucker. Like, we got him, right? And the next feeling was kind of like, fuck, man, that means the boys are gone. You know, it's such a bittersweet moment. But I am glad that they got his ass.
Yeah,
And I
no,
hope
They
that
got him
they
yet.
do
They
it
put the
with
warrant out for him.
Same
He has
here.
not been picked up yet.
Like
they are traveling right now.
Like me and my wife said,
he's
man.
still,
Like,
did she say he's still?
yeah, he's not actually physically in custody
yet.
But the charges have been filed, and there is a murder warrant.
So he's on he's a fugitive now. Son of a
Pretty
bitch.
much, yeah. I mean, if the sucker don't turn his ass in today, I mean,
we're looking. We after we finish feeding the
but
kids,
we're not done looking. You know what I
I
mean?
know it. I know it. I know it. And drag is, oh, I'm so through right now, y'all. Oh, it's just one of those moments. We knew one day we will find out something. We knew the probability, but when you get here, for me, it's always like, I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
2 murders, like, what did this son of a bitch do? Like, now all the other questions are,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
What could they have
Why?
possibly done? Like,
Nothing.
3-4 years old at the time. I mean, come on.
Nothing. And then you lie to our faces. Oh, that pisses me off because they do it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Anyway, y'all, I guess I just needed to vent too because it kind of messed me up, you know, seeing
I
this
hear you,
news.
Mama. That's what we're here for. I mean, shit. Anytime you need a vent, I mean, we're probably all feeling the same right now. I mean, half the world's probably heartbroken and crying, and the other half's probably, you know, jumping for joy because they see those words. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you put it both together, and it's a messed up combination.
It's fucked up completely.
Yeah.
And then lying to the cops, like, this dude is all bad. He is all bad. We don't even know if Jacqueline played a role. We don't yet anyway, but these babies are gone ultimately. So rest in peace, and my sincere condolences to the
that was
family.
given to us.
Yeah.
That was
My
written on
sincere
at the
condolences.
mama's house. Mama asked for them to stop.
I mean, like yesterday, when we did speak to the detective, he released us a little bit of information, but we weren't taking it as him telling us pretty much what went on. But he pretty much said that there was
he told Jen, he pretty much confirmed it.
He pretty much confirmed that there was a fight between Jacqueline and Trezell, in which the boys
kind of gotten the being rambunctious, maybe.
In those words.
Oh my God. I am just so sorry for the family, baby. I know I can't be feeling nothing like, and y'all been hit with a lot lately. A lot. But you know God got y'all. Because y'all are some praying, faithful people over there. So you're gonna
Man,
be all right.
they're everybody's kids. They're your kids, like they're ours, like they're Roro's. You know what I mean?
They
Like,
are. They are. It's a lot of hurt people. And a lot of people don't even know yet. Like this just hit the presses. And I was over in my boy's room, like, and he was digging for something. And then I saw LV's notification because my bell is on, you know. And
yeah,
I jumped over here. I'm like, because they gonna know a little more. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Because y'all family like that. But
So,
I'm not gonna tie up the line. I don't know if I'm gonna cry tonight or do some air punches for his ass right now. But
hey, whatever you choose to do, it's all okay.
I'm gonna do it all. Praying for y'all. I love
And praying
y'all.
for you too. God bless you. Love you too. Take care.
Please, somebody give Roro a big old hug for me.
Oh man, we'll get it to her.
Okay.
God bless you. Yeah, man. You heard the lady. I mean, you want to jump for joy, and then at the same time, your heart's melting, and it's like, damn, our boys are gone. Like, you know, um, we don't know who's all got a case coming towards them, but as for right now, Ryan Dean, praying for you. Truly sorry for everything you have been through. Yeah, I'm sorry if there was shit that I've said towards you to make you feel some type of way, man. No mother deserves this, whether good or bad. Roro, big ups to you, man. Much love to you, man. I'm sorry. Praying for everybody on that side. I'm praying for everybody who had part in the case. Like, no matter which way, shape, or form you had part in it, I'm just praying for y'all, man. Like, I'm praying for myself and my wife, our family. This is something we got to tell our kids because they've been asking. So, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
If anybody,
Crazy said this ain't over.
if anybody wants to come in and talk, you're more than welcome to. If you want to vent, hop on here, say what you got to say. Everything's welcome. I just ask for, please, no drama. We're giving this time and respecting this time for the family and the boys, Ro, the parents, the biological parents, um, anybody who was not involved in these babies' murders. Okay, so feel free to hop on here, say what you got to say, speak to somebody in the chat. Me and my wife are right here. Um, like I said, Ro, my heart goes out to you, bro. AJ,
AV's on his way up here. We're gonna tap out. We're gonna go see if we can find their trailers at the over there.
everybody, man, like, I don't even know, dude. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say.
Crying, heart racing, the chills.
No, yeah. Man, I just, man, God knows. God knows.
We're gonna be on their tail tonight.
God knows we wish this would have turned out so much more different. I'm sure we all prayed for it. You guys probably prayed just as hard as I did, and I probably prayed just as hard as you guys did. A bunch of emotions. I could only imagine how the family is feeling. The ones that are physically close to these boys, like they lied. They sat there with a straight face and lied. Like, man, I'm pretty much lost for words right now, you guys. I mean, too many emotions, crying, like, shaky, like everything. Sick to my stomach, like Damn, dude. Fuck, man. Like, somebody wake me up. Wake me up. Like, it's unbelievable. It's. I wish you would have said so much different. I wish all this shit, all these words would have been different. You know, anything other than murder would have been okay. Not perfect, but it would have been okay. Anything other than murder would have been okay. A false report of an emergency. I mean, damn. I don't even. It's sad. Very, very sad. Look, we just got this earlier. Somebody sent this to us. Okay? If I'm not sure how many people seen it and how many people haven't seen it, but this is what it says. Was at Edison Mini Market, which is in Bakersfield, California, off Edison Highway on the east side of Bakersfield. Says, and overheard post office guy saying he had to let a customer in. They have news reporters following them over their adopted kids coming up missing from their backyard. The first thing I thought was the boys from California City. So I jumped in my car and I sent to the guy came out from the back of the post office. Sure enough, it's the adopted parents of those boys. So I follow them to the freeway and get a picture of what they are driving. So this is what they're in, you guys. Okay, Jacqueline and Trezell are supposed to be in this. They were just spotted. Okay, what time is it now? It's 6:09 now. So they're spotted around 4 something this afternoon here in Bakersfield. And I'm sure he knows that this warrant's up. I'm sure he knows that they're looking for him. So my guy Trezell, man, it's over, bro. It's over. Just turn yourself in, man. If you, I mean, shit. Let this be the only right decision you make for yourself and for these boys. Give them that. Turn yourself in, man. Anybody on here knows Trezell, Jacqueline, man? You talk to him, you're seeing him, you're following him, anything, man? Turn yourself in, Trezell. Man, get it over with, bro. It's been too long already, man. You had enough time. Your time's up, brother. Time is up. Yes, they was both seen in the RV. They were both seen in the RV. I wasn't there, so I can't tell you how much that is true, but I'm a person of a word. You know what I mean? So with that being said, me and my wife did get in the car and we did head to that side of town to see if we could catch them. But I mean, from the southwest to east side of Bakersfield, about a good 20-something minute drive. So who knows where they were at by then? And it's crazy because I don't know if it was God. I don't know. It was just a feeling for being on this case for so long. I don't know, but day before yesterday, I was laying here and I'm just thinking. I was going through my phone and going through all these pictures, everything we have of the boys, and I was wondering, like, what? There's nothing these boys could have possibly done. Okay, what was Trezell thinking, bro? Like, nigga, what was going through your mind? Like, nigga, call the police on the kid if you feeling that bad. You know what I mean? Like, damn, tell the police the kid getting on my nerves, something, nigga. Excuse my language, you guys, but damn. But anyway, like I was saying, I was sitting here going through my phone, looking at all these pictures. Like, I'm talking about over a year's worth of pictures and information, and just going through it, trying to figure out if we missed something or, you know, if we took something from somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, damn. And then halfway into that thought, I get a phone call. and it was the detective from the Bakersfield Police Department. A detective from the Bakersfield Police Department, and he shot us some information and asked if we were the ones who provided that information and stuff like that. And he was going over a few things and pretty much confirmed with us that um, there was a fight between Jacqueline and Trezell, which got the kids involved somehow or another. And man, here we are. Here we are. So like I said, man, I'm praying for everybody. A special prayer to the boys' side of the family. Any prayers to any of the family who was not involved, man. I'm glad this day's here. As I said, we wish it could be different. But you guys, man, this is where we're at. Freaking sucks. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, I feel like if Trezell has charges, Jacqueline's are coming right behind him because they're obviously always together. There couldn't be nothing he done with them boys that she didn't know. So with that being said, man, whether it's murder charges, child cruelty charges, whatever, she's being charged. Therefore, you're guilty of something, homegirl. So as for you, Jacqueline, man, I wish you life as a mother would have turned out so much more better for you. Your kids, man, I'm praying for them. I'm praying for your own biological kids, Jacqueline, Trezell, man. Man, y'all didn't think. You didn't think what was gonna happen to your own kids, bro. Where are they gonna go? Who are they gonna end up with? All we can do now is pray for them. That's all we can do is pray for them, and hope to God that they don't end up with somebody like you guys. That shit's crazy. I don't even know. Okay, so I seen in the chat somebody said they heard that Jacqueline was pregnant. I heard through the grapevine also that she was pregnant, but I'm not gonna confirm 100%. I don't know. I hope to God she's not. Um, she don't deserve it. Neither does he. Man, and if she is, I mean, all we can do is pray for that child also. You know what I mean? But I hope in time, Jacqueline and Trezell have enough time to find themselves, to think about what they did, to have enough guts and courage through this whole court thing to admit what they did, to finally tell the truth, to give at least peace to the mother, to everybody that's close to the boys, to us. Like, we deserve all that, man. Everybody does. The boys deserve that. Yeah, I'm sure the baby will go to the state ward of the court or something to that effect, because I'm sure they're going down. I mean, like I said, if Trezell's going down, the shit's got to be coming right behind for Jacqueline and everybody else after that. So if I was here with you guys, I'd hug everybody. I can't, so virtual hugs to everybody. Man, again, thank you everybody for watching us, watching all the streamers, whether they were good or bad, man. I mean, we all got something out of it. We all got to meet each other. We all got to get close with one another. I love meeting new people, and this is what this journey has brought me and my wife to, meeting new people. It sucks that it had to be a journey with these two missing boys, but that's what it was. I mean, that was God's plan. And obviously God's plan today was to time out Jacqueline and Trezell. Baby, they're done. Their time is up. Couldn't and wouldn't ask for anything other than this. I'm sure my wife and half of you guys feel the same way. Get down, Moppy. Down, Moppy. So, man,
I
I mean,
bless the house.
I don't want it to stop here. Like I said, we gain relationships with a lot of people, friendships with a lot of people. Um, and it don't need to stop here. I mean, there's a lot more kids out there that we probably can't save. If not, we could probably bring answers to their family. I mean, nothing different than what we did here. You know what I mean? Because whether they're not my physical or biological kids, they're my kids. We're in the same world. We share the same heartbeats and all this other stuff. So, with that being said, man, rest in peace, Classic and Sincere. Man, I wish I could have met y'all. I wish I could have held y'all, hugged y'all. Um, I wish I was here, man. I'm sorry. Get down. Get down. Yeah, man. It's crazy. And everybody throw him blue hearts up, man, for the rest in peace, Classic and Sincere. Let's get them babies that. Let's get them babies in blue hearts, yo. Let's line this damn comment section up with nothing but blue hearts. Nothing but blue hearts for these boys. Man, I know a bunch of people are feeling a bunch of different things. Like, you know, there's some people that had their whole foot in it. There's some people that had half their foot in it. But no matter what, they were in it. Just like us, just like you guys. I mean, shit. Praying, man. Let's get these blue hearts out there, man. Let's get them out there for these boys. Let's go. Let's get these blue hearts out for these boys, you guys, man. They deserve so much better than this. They deserve answers just like we did. They deserve life just like we did. They deserve to breathe and have their heartbeat. It wasn't up to Trezell and Jacqueline to take that from them, man. It was not up to them. It's only up to one person. But I'm not gonna say I can sleep easier tonight, but I will sleep better knowing that shit's real. These charges are here, and one day or another they're gonna get their issue. They will get their issue. They're lucky that people on the streets like myself, like people that I know, were patient enough for this day. Because I know, like me and a bunch of other people, nigga, we was coming. Female or male, right or wrong, happy or sad, mad or glad, nigga, we were coming for you. The little story you gave Trezell, come on, man. I'm not gonna wish bad on you guys. I'm gonna pray for you guys. Everybody, if you can, please pray for Jacqueline and Trezell. Pray that they find themselves. Pray that they don't ever get their hands on another child again. Pray that justice will be served through them. Pray that however justice needs to be served to them, that they get that. Because they need that issue. It's out of our hands now, guys, and it's up to him. So all we can do is make noise to the police department, make noise to the district attorney's office, make noise to the prosecutors, and let them know, like, don't let these fools out. Don't let them out. Not in 10 years, not in 25 years, not in 50 nor 100 years. Don't let them out. And that's for each child, not just one. You know, a lot of people are looking like, damn, Lord, LV, we can't even pray for Trezell and Jacqueline. Yeah, that's okay, because that's what your guys' hearts are telling you to do. My heart is telling me that they need prayer, that they need God, that they need somebody to guide them. And that's okay. If you don't want to pray for Jacqueline and Trezell, that's fine. That's all up to you guys. But in time, I hope you find in your heart where you're able to, because you'll feel better, just like I'm starting to feel better already. Before I hate somebody, I'd rather pray for them and pray for myself and know that we got this far. I mean, shit. It don't stop here, though. We got to push for them to keep these fools behind bars. We got to push for all this. But in time, man, we'll see. Like I said, I don't hate nobody. I will never hate nobody. That's not, I can't find it in myself to do so. So, from day one, I prayed for Trezell, I prayed for Jacqueline, I prayed for Wanda, I prayed for Philip, I prayed for Josiah, I prayed for homeboy out there in Washington. Man, I prayed for everybody involved because, like I said, we're all human. We all have feeling, and you know what I mean? We all deserve some type of prayer.
We need to set up a press conference over there. Get everybody together and head out over there.
And I mean, if Roro, AV, Matt, Steve, what's your name? Apple, Cole, whoever, you know what I mean? We need to go make noise at this police department. Keisha, everybody, man. Let's, all that bullshit been put behind. Like, that shit has been, when it ended there, it ended there. I have nothing else to say about no drama, none of that. It's all about the boys and getting them justice, right? Whether we don't like each other or not, it's not about us. I mean, I don't have no issues with nobody, so I have no hard feelings towards anybody either. I mean, it is what it is. So I think my wife thinks that for whoever can make it and whoever's involved, that we should go make noise in front of the police department. You know what I mean? Let them know that no matter where they got to take this, we're behind them too. Just like we're behind getting information, trying to help get them whatever they needed to get this thing on the road. You know, it's nothing to go lower respects to them or nothing like that. We just want the word out. We just want them to know that we're still waiting and justice is coming, and it's not gonna stop until it's here. I mean, when I say go make noise, I'm not saying cussing them out, yelling, screaming, jumping, having no type of parade or nothing like that. I'm just saying let people aware, let the police department know we're behind them 100%. Prosecutors office, same thing. We're behind you guys. We're out here. We're watching. Ears are open, eyes are peeled. You know, and if you're not willing to do it, that's fine also. But regardless, at the end of the day, whether we liked it or not, whether some of us wanted to see or hear it, we all worked as a team, near and far, with nothing in between. So with that being said, man, like, we all know where this is at now. With the sad heart, we all know where the boys are. I mean, you know, as for the mother, Ryan, like, I truly am sorry. But there was, you know, shit coming out in the case that, I mean, people that were really into the case and really wanted to know where the boys were. I mean, we confronted this situation. So with that being said, I mean, like I said, if I came at you wrong or anything like that, I'm truly sorry. And I don't know what you're going through. I can't understand because I don't have children of my own to understand and feel that pain, which is okay. I do, like I said, me and my wife do have foster kids, but we never had to endure that. So with that being said, Ryan, I'm truly sorry. My heart goes out to you. My heart goes out to your family. Like I said, and everybody else that was involved. We all got hearts. We all got feelings. We're all human. So if you guys want to vent, you want to cry, shit, want a virtual hug, we could do that too. Feel me? I don't want to say celebration because it's not a celebration, but one chapter to very many chapters have closed. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Next comes, we open the chapter of justice, truth, admission, getting it off your mind, your hearts, putting the handcuffs on, starting these court dates, telling your wrongs. It's depressing. Like, even though we didn't physically meet the boys, we met them. Like, we met their spirits. Like, we met them. Like, I don't know if any of you guys can understand. I'm sure the ones who were in this case 100 or even 50% of the case can understand. Like, we feel like we really lost somebody really, really close to us. Like, even though we ain't never had the chance to hug, talk, or even see them.
Breaking news.
Here we go,
The
guys.
story of the missing boys, Warren and Orson West, missing from their home in California City. Breaking news today: Bakersfield police are charging the adoptive father, Trezell West, with murder. So there's multiple accounts. He's being charged with second-degree murder. Want to show you what we see from the Bakersfield police and the official charges here. You can see 2 counts of second-degree murder, a count of willful cruelty to a child, and you see the other one there too, and a false report of emergency. So again, this is an investigation been going on since December 2020. Trezell and Jacqueline West, the adoptive parents of 3 and 4-year-old Warren and Orson West. And so you can see those charges here.
I believe it's 23
And
Eyewitness
we can
News
also tell you
Bakersfield, guys.
Trezell has no bail. So for those of you, again, just joining us, according to court documents, Trezell West, the adoptive father of Warren and Orson West, being charged with 2 counts of second-degree murder, 2 counts of willful cruelty to a child, and falsely reporting an emergency. Trezell and Jacqueline did call police that night, December 21st, 2020, saying their boys went missing from their California City home. And so a lot of people have been waiting for some kind of update, some kind of new breaking development from the case. And so now they're getting something. Now, Bakersfield police have been on this missing boys case for over a year now. Actually, right around a year. Bakersfield police took over this case from California City PD March last year. And so now we are getting a big update as we're reading your comments coming in. And of course, our hearts just go out to the family. You know, there's still been hope, right, that these boys would be found, they'd be found alive. You know, there was a lot of skepticism and worry as the days and months continued to stack on, and still no sign of the boys. And so now we're hearing, you know, police are charging the adoptive father with murder of both boys, as we're continuing to see your comments. So to answer your question, Michelle Mecklers Foster, what we can tell you right now is that Bakersfield police are charging Trezell West with murder of the boys. She asked, did they find the boys? So we understand there's a lot of questions, and we're still working on finding more information and getting a comment and statement from Bakersfield police, but just wanted to jump on immediately and let you know what we're learning at this moment. Yes, and Monique is asking, what about the adoptive mom? We are not seeing her mentioned in the court documents as of this moment, but we certainly will be working on answering that question too. Is the mom being charged? Did she have a part in this too? And she's talking about Jacqueline West.
She will be. One's going, they both going.
So we're continuing to go through your comments here. And we've been covering this throughout since it's been happening. We just did an interview last week with John Walker, police chief of California City. That story was about how Chief Walker just announced he's resigning, and he told us it had nothing to do with missing boys. It was just a time for a break. But in that interview with Chief Walker, we asked him about the missing boys case, and he said he at the time suspected there was foul play in some way. He said it doesn't make sense that the boys just left, or whatever scenario, an animal took the boys, and so he thought some kind of foul play. But he was hopeful the boys would be found alive. And on the 21st of February, there was folks holding a vigil at the Bakersfield Police Department, as this group has been doing since the beginning in Bakersfield. People praying for the boys, just gathering together the 21st of every month, marking another month since the boys have been gone. There's been billboards in Bakersfield still that have been up, as well as Kern County, asking for information on the whereabouts of the boys and saying the reward money. So just very heartbreaking, sad news. We are all rooting for the boys and rooting for them to be found and returned to their parents. And so your heart just goes out to the biological parents as well as the family. But that's the update we wanted to give you guys, and we'll let you know more information as it becomes.
With that being said, you guys, I mean, you heard your charges firsthand. You heard his charges firsthand. There's 2 second-degree murder charges, 2 willful cruelty to a child, and falsely reporting an emergency. So if those of you who don't understand what falsely reporting an emergency is the day, December 21st, when he called the police and said these boys came up missing on this day. That was a lie. That was a bold-faced ass lie. That was a lie. The kids did not come up missing December 21st. Therefore, they got him for filing a false report. We're not 100% accurate on when they came up missing. We're not 100% on if they got the bodies of the boys. But we do know that there's second-degree murder for both of them. So that tells us they got more than enough. And I mean, that's where we're at. You know, there was a lot of people who thought he was innocent. There was a lot of people who was hoping he was innocent. About 90% of us knew that he was guilty, and about 90% of us knew that he did something with them boys. However, I mean, you have half the world thinking they're still alive and we're going to be able to see them, and then the other half of the world is knowing that we're never going to hear or see these boys ever again in life. Everybody had the right to their own opinion, as they should. You know, to be honest, after so many months, when it came up to the year, I already made my mind up. It sucks and it's sad to say, and I wish I didn't have to say it, but it's true. I made my mind up, and I kind of knew that this is where we're leading to. I mean, because a person only tells so many lies for a certain reason. And, I mean, for those of you who did believe in him and didn't think that it was possible for him to do that, I'm sorry. I'm going to pray for y'all, too, because it's heartbreaking. Like, I would never understand where you guys are coming from, because I will not put myself in that category. I didn't have no faith in believing he didn't do something. So, as I said, we all have a right to our opinions, as we should, our thoughts. And damn,
You keep about to jump on right now.
you would think that because it's been past longer than a year that there'd be so much more to say. I mean, actually, I'm lost for words. I believe my wife's lost for words. Most of us are lost for words, dude. All we keep thinking is and telling ourselves is sorry to the boys. Like, I know there's probably so much more we could have done. We were probably close. What's up?
I think the ball was dropped so many times. Hey, Laura.
How you doing?
I'm good. I think the ball was dropped too many times within this whole entire investigation. And from the jump, we got a late start, you know? And there were so many things that we missed and just so many things that could have been prevented and taken into account, you know what I mean? And people just dropped the ball straight up.
Yeah, very true. But did you ever think that today would be the day?
No, I did know it was going to be soon because of the information that we had spoke of recently, right. But I did not know it was going to be this soon. No, it like we fell asleep, woke up, and this happened, and it happened out of nowhere. Like, I mean, I don't know what time like the first person knew about it and things like that, but when we found out, it just happened just like that.
Yeah, same here. I mean, like I said, I was on my phone, and then the picture of the mobile home popped up, and then right after that, the other stuff popped up, and I'm like, wait, this shit is just falling into place now. Like, what happened?
Right. And I think it's still not over for like boots on the ground because, like I said in the comments, there needs to be activity in front of the police station because we need a press conference. We need answers. You guys have strung us along for far too long without nothing. And I understand it's an investigation and you don't want to impede an investigation. However, you should have been telling us something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So with that being said, there should have been a lot more information out. And now that it is out, you put it in the public's eyes. So you should be able to hold a press conference immediately and say what happened. We want to know how it happened, when it happened. We know he's not the only one.
Can we get more pictures of the kids now?
I'm not trying to interrupt. I'm sorry. Even if they were like, oh no, well, Trezell was the main one. Guess what? Trezell was the main one, but Jacqueline knew that her kids were gone. So you can't tell me if you didn't know something happened to them.
Yeah, and that's why I said, there could be more coming behind this, and I know Jacqueline's for sure one of them. It's just a matter of time,
Exactly.
And it could be that they want Trezell first, thinking that if they get him, he's gonna say whatever he has to say, and it's more on Jacqueline, so.
Right, and hopefully he'll turn himself in because they give you a little option before they come and get you. Hopefully he'll do the right thing and turn himself in. Maybe he's trying to get a better story. We're not sure. We don't have any of those details, but something needs to happen.
I mean, his chance for that was out. He ain't got no more time to give another story unless it's gonna be the damn truth.
Right.
But I tell you what, Trezell, don't let me see you, buddy, because I'm calling the police. I'm getting on the stands.
Right. Look, and I hate that it came to this, and I hate that they're gone. But honestly, it's a tragedy. It's a tragedy.
It is. And like if you look in the comments, a lot of people are like, most of us did get a late start on it because nobody knows when they came up missing. Actually,
Right? Exactly. So, only they know, and nobody's telling. You mean to tell me, like I said, you being such a good grandma, such a good uncle, such a good this, that, cousin, whatever, that you mean to tell me nobody's seen the boys and nobody said anything? Or even if you didn't say anything like, oh, I haven't seen the boys, when police investigators asked you about it, you didn't say when was the real last time you saw them, or nobody knows.
Yeah.
So they can miss me with that. I'm just praying, like I said, I'm praying to see him in prison or in the jail before this week is up, as soon as possible.
Oh, we're going to go out and look.
We're all rooting for the same thing here.
We're looking too.
I believe there's still boots on the ground that's probably looking for the future.
Yes,
now,
if I'm not mistaken, Matt is out there now in Bakersfield.
Yeah, AV's on his way out here. We finna
Awesome.
head out right now. As soon as my son
Good.
gets through this door, we just got
Good.
finished feeding the kids.
And you know, whatever you guys need, I'm here. So
I know.
we did our best, you know, but
Yeah.
like we said, they're no longer in harm's way. And it's unfortunate that we have to say that, but I'm glad they didn't get away with it. You know,
Mama two. I'm sorry, Nikki. I mean to cut you off, but Mama two. No, he is not in physical custody right now. There is a murder warrant out for his arrest, so hopefully soon.
they better be checking the borders just in case.
And let me tell you something, baby. I'm getting on the scanner and I'm listening, boy.
Yeah, that's a good idea,
Because
Laura.
Bakersfield Police Department, man, when they have that warrant signed and it's ready to go there fast, they come and get your ass.
Right. They might take time doing the investigation, but they'll come get you when it's
Oh
time.
yeah, that
Fucking
investigation
loser.
took time, but it's just shit.
Yeah.
The ball's on the road now, baby.
Also, we need to get, well, we might not have enough time to get into it, but soon we will get into, it's just very convenient that certain members of the community, you know, have either resigned from their position or moved away or done things like that. That's taken a little bit of the eye back on stuff.
Yeah.
So that's very interesting as well. Very interesting. I'm gonna leave it at that.
I hear you.
But you
shit,
guys did
Nikki,
an amazing job.
Nikki, man, we appreciate you, man. You don't even know, dude.
No
Like,
problem. And little do you guys
I'm
know,
talking about times you should
they
have been
only love
asleep and we called you and you was right there. Like, what? Cuz?
Yes.
You know what I mean? But it's a part of teamwork. You know what I mean? Like I was saying, we're all human. We all have a heart and we all feel, you know? So.
And shout out to my admins too, because you know what? They helped a lot with a lot of stuff. You know.
Man, shout out to everybody, like I said, that was involved, man. Your people, our people,
Yes.
Rose group of people, Crenshaw's group of people, like I said, no matter what we went through, but we all stuck together for these boys, no matter what, near or far. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
So some
And
people
I
work
hope
better
I
with
pray
each other,
that
and
they
some
have
people work better apart.
Yeah. I pray that they have an open trial when it comes time.
Oh
because
yeah, I
it
pray
was
to
so
God.
widespread and it literally went across the states. So I don't see why it wouldn't be televised at least.
I mean, this
you
is
know.
gonna be huge. Like I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's good that you brought up that we needed to go make noise because that'll be a big part of it. You know what I mean?
Yes, I mean I don't live in Bakersfield, and I can't just say, hey, we should do this because I don't live out there, so I don't know everybody's schedule. But if you guys, need me to set up something, let me know. Maybe you guys, like I said, can go make some noise at BPD because like they need a press conference immediately. Their news people are out there when there's a car accident, where there's a fire, where there's a burglary. You guys can come tell us how 2 missing children were found.
Right. And it kind of caught my attention when I read that post and it had said something about the dude, well, pretty much Trezell said he needed help pretty much because the news people were following him. Like, like where did they find him at to follow him and didn't record his ass? You know what I mean?
So I guess it was at a market in Bakersfield, but I want to know I don't know who it was who followed him. I didn't quite catch that, but I want to know if the person who had spotted them and started to follow them, how far did they follow them and where did they end up? That's what needs to be found, because if anything, I'm not trying to be funny, he's a coward, because if you can hurt and harm some babies, you're a coward. So that tells me you might try to take what you think is the easy way out. So BPD should get on their ass and find them immediately.
And where they're at in the east side of Bakersfield, that shit's rural like a motherfucker. Like, it's almost like Cal City. Like, there's nothing out there.
And another thing is, I don't know if it was a lie or not. Was it a lie when they were like, oh yeah, well, we're still keeping contact with the parents? Guess what? If you were keeping contact with the parents, then we will be reading that they were arrested, not that there's a search warrant. So you can say that shit for somebody else. I'm not boo-boo the fool.
Yep. And then when they could have easily called him in for more questioning and instead of announcing his charges, you know what I mean?
Right.
If they were in contact.
Right. Exactly. So
I mean, it's just what really matters now is that, man, we know what happened with the boys, and damn, it's a sad situation, man.
Right.
I just want all you guys who have kids, foster kids, adopted kids, if if you're listening, man, hug them, hold them, kiss them, do whatever you got to do. Don't let them go, man. You can't trust anybody. It don't matter if you've known them for years. It don't matter if you're related. It don't matter. You can't trust nobody with your kids nowadays, yo. And if you're feeling some type of way about your own kid or somebody else, man, go get help. Talk to somebody.
Right. No child should make you that mad enough to harm them like that.
Really, dude, like, there's places that can help, you know. And if you feel like you can't handle kids, don't have any, man. That's all I'm saying. If anybody out there has a problem or they need to talk or whatever, me and my wife are here. It ain't only about the boys' case. It ain't only about certain missing children. It's about all the missing children, all missing adults. Anybody who needs to talk, man, we're here.
Right.
Whether it's good or bad.
Right. And really, like, I think that I also want to say thank you to everyone who came forward with any kind of tip. Oh, we saw him there. We know this. We know that. If you ever said anything about it, thank you. Because we don't know all the full details yet, but that tip could have been a very, very large tip. So thank you for that. Thank you for not being scared. Thank you for not being intimidated.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing the right thing and having integrity to come forward for some babies who can't speak for themselves.
Yeah. And that's for all tips that went in, man. If you heard something from somebody and they said, that's cool. You turn that in, good. We're never gonna know what tip it was that led to these boys. We're never gonna know if it was any information from boots on the ground. We're never gonna know. But with that being said, man, thank you to everybody, from my wife, from me to you guys, from me to you, Nikki, to
Yes.
you people. I appreciate y'all 100. Like, I wouldn't ask for there'd be no better group than you guys, really.
For real. And we're family now, so sorry if you wanted to get rid of us, but
You already
not
know.
gonna happen. Not gonna happen. It's just very, very sad. And of course, we'll keep everyone updated as much as we can. Soon as we find out something, we'll keep you updated.
Yep. Same, like, everybody in the chat, man, everybody watching, Nikki, everybody, like I said earlier, it's not gonna end here, you know. The guy still has to be arrested, so that shit could go many ways, you know. He could put up a fight, he could give himself up, he could turn himself in. I mean, it could go a bunch of different ways.
He could eliminate himself.
He could eliminate himself, which I have a feeling like, you know. But I'm not going to speak on that. So we're going to keep watching. Just keep looking for our lives to pop up. We'll be going live as much as we can now with this. With the boys, we had to keep a little private because things were going left, fast, not slow. So now that we're at this point, it's going to be different. There'll be a lot more information we can give. So, I mean, with that being said, keep following. Share the post. Man, you guys have any questions or anything, feel free. Contact Nikki, my wife, myself.
Unfortunately, Nikki won't be able to post to the group because I'm in Facebook jail for a couple of days, and it's very disheartening.
Nikki's a Facebook criminal
at this given moment. But you guys know, if you guys need me, you can always send me a message. Questions, concerns, anything like that, please let us know. And we'll make sure to get the info out there for sure.
Yes, please.
We all did this.
Yes, everybody did it, man. Everybody. Like I said, whether it was good intentions or bad. If it was bad intentions, I mean, you guys still got the word out. We're grateful for that.
Right.
Good intentions, man. Everybody did it. Everybody, like.
Yes.
Man, if I could like hold all the names in my brain that I've seen working, trust me, I'll call you out one by one. I'll punch you out like you guys did that. You know what I mean? We all did that. Everybody pat yourselves on the back. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's not about taking credit or none of that. It's just
not at all. But we want to also acknowledge those who did help. You know what I mean? Because there are, you know, some people don't have time and or some people did have time and they freed up their space to help us. You know.
Yes.
Yep. Damn, I really wish it would have been different, but you know what, man?
Yeah.
They could have been, I mean, there's a bunch of shit out there. There's trafficking, I mean, there's slavery, there's all kinds of shit going on out there, so I don't want to say I'm happy or grateful or nothing to that effect, but I'm just I don't even know the word. I'm just thankful that they're not in anything worse, you know. No prolonged
Right.
situations. They're not being abused and shit like that, you know.
Right. And at first I was like, oh my God. I'm gonna say I was wishing some bad things on him. That he might maybe take another way out. However, I thought of this movie that I have watched. I know it sounds corny, but it's called The Shack. And it was basically the guy lost his daughter and he didn't believe like in the higher powers. But there was a message in there, and the message was saying, at the end of the day, he or they, whoever's involved in these babies missing, is also God's child. So he will deal with that accordingly. That's not for us to judge. You know what I mean? And that's hard to say because you'd be like, no, they deserve this and they deserve that. We know that. But we need to, you know what I mean, not speak about that out loud.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's hard for us to do, but God knows what he's doing and he'll do it in due time, on his time, not ours.
Yeah.
So,
And I'm cool with that.
yes, me too. Would anybody else like to join the live? I have to go wash my daughter's hair.
Yeah, I mean, the live's up for grabs if anybody else wants to join. If not, we're
Yeah.
gonna get on this scanner and see what else we could get into with this guy. So everybody just keep your eyes peeled and your ears open. Don't hesitate. You feel like I said, you feel like you need to talk, you have information on their whereabouts or anything like that, man, feel free to hit my wife's inbox, mine, Nikki's, you know.
Yes.
There's always someone out there willing to listen and willing to help. So
Right.
feel free. God bless everybody. Thank everybody. I wish you all the best. And shit, that's all I got, really.
Thank you, Laura. I love you guys. I'm
Yeah, I
gonna head
love you
out
too,
because I
man.
gotta wash my kid's hair and it's down to her butt, so it's a
Yeah,
long
do your
journey.
thing. As long
All
as I
right.
don't care.
Bye.
All right, see you later, girl. Yeah, but so there you guys go. The word's out now. There is a two counts of second degree murder out on Trezell West for the murder of Orrin and Orson West. Nothing's came up about the adopted mother or foster mother, Jacqueline. Nothing's came up about her yet, but I'm sure it's coming. So with that being said, you guys, don't give up hope. Shit's still coming in. Things are still being piled on top. There's people still to look for. So, like I said before, thanks for helping. You're only able to do what you can. And if you have any information on the whereabouts of Jacqueline and or Trezell, feel free to call 327-7111, 327-711, area code 661. That's the Bakersfield Police Department. Let's get this man where he needs to be. Again, it's no place for us to judge how his fate happens. Whether he gets hundreds of years, whether he hurts himself, whether someone does it to him, it's not for us to judge that. All we were here for was to be the voices for the boys and to get justice for the boys. And that's all me and my wife are going to do, and we're going to continue to do. And that's all I have for you guys. So I'll keep you guys posted on the capture of Trezell. If there's anything else that comes up about Trezell or Jacqueline or anybody else or any arrest warrants other than Trezell coming out, we will go live and make you guys aware. If you guys do hear something before we do, please feel free to let us know. Nikki, my wife, Nini, me, LV, we're all here to listen. Roro, we're all still here, you guys. So much love to everybody. I'm praying for everybody that had to hear this terrible news. My hearts are with everybody, especially the biological family. I will be praying extra hard for you guys. And I'm going to end this live. We'll see you guys on another note.